Mic check one, mic check one.
Mic check two, mic check two. We're not getting it.
We ask your blessing on the game we are about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner in which by our words and actions is pleasing to you. Let us into competition in the spirit of sportsmanship and with a respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us become aware of his presence with us in this game. Amen. We ask you to please remain standing and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And on that note, welcome to Oceanside Landshark Baseball. I'm Tori Tyson, joined tonight by Dylan Seabuck, Cameron Seabuck, center fielder's older brother, and camerawoman Jessica Warden, mother of D.H. Reed Warden. Well, we are set for Game 2 of the playoffs here as pitcher Caleb Costa is towing the rubber tonight. And we've got a beautiful night, about 2 little bitty clouds in the sky, around 80-something degrees. Dylan, can you hear me through the mic? No can do. Well, we've got Dylan here doing the color, and
I hear absolutely nothing.
Okay, great. Hopefully you can see the lineup scrolling across. Scrolling across, and we've got Seabuck, Sobel, Tyson, Jarnigan, Bauer, Sullivan, Dampier, Palmer, and Warden for the Land Sharks. And for Strom, Thurmond Rebels, the visiting team, we've got Chandler Mims at short, Devin Williams in center, Ben Jolly at third, Drew Johnson at second, Levi Taylor at first, Ethan Bates catching, Dallas Hitt in right field, Lakin Cockrell, DH, and James Creasy playing left field. As the last pitch is about to come down, and catcher Taggart Tyson will take it down to second to get things started here as we await the first pitch of Game 2 of these 2022 playoffs. So shortstop Chandler Mims steps in to start things off. Dylan's got the radar gun kicking tonight as we're expecting to see some flame throwing from Caleb Costa here, and we'll get the first pitch. And it's registers at 83, and I'm not sure what he called it. I think it's a ball one. And there's another one in there for a strike. Costa has had some time off. Misses up for ball 2. Costa, this is his second outing after some time off to make sure he's 100%. Went a few innings on Saturday against Hanahan, and now he gets the nod here tonight, but he runs the count 3-1. Really, for Costa, it was more of a conditioning issue as he was in command on Saturday against those Hawks. and gave head coach Richie McCullough a lot more than he had anticipated that day. Looking for more of the same as the 3-1's on the way. Takes ball 4. So Costa, all 4 pitches up in the zone or out of the zone to start things off. Look for him to find that release point as Devin Williams, the center fielder for these Rebels, steps in. Williams, a very imposing figure here. You don't see many high school kids built like a NFL linebacker, huh, Dylan?
Yeah, he's quite a big boy.
And there's a bunt right back to Costa. Let's see if he can. He's just going to take the out at first. And Chase Jarnigan almost had
a spin move on him over there.
Chase almost had to take on that linebacker in a little collision at first. That would have been a loss for Jarnigan. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Jarnigan would not be pitching the next game if they collided. So Strom Thurmond will take the sack bunt, moving their runner up to second, and OCA will gladly take the out. Ben Jolly steps in, third baseman, and he hits a ground ball to second to Palmer, routine play. So that'll be 2 quick outs. Runner will advance to third, but OCA will give them that all day long, and that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, second baseman Drew Johnson. Well, that's nice to see that long walk, and then quickly we get 2 outs out of it.
Right.
There's the first curveball of the day, missing.
Coming in at
up and
70
in.
miles an hour with the curve.
Costa shakes, fires, and ground ball to Bowers at short, a little tricky hop, and he throws it high, but Jarnigan makes a great play to jump up and tag the runner. Nice little play. We're going to stay with you as both coaches are furious with the call, and they're going to talk to these umpires and see if they can't chalk them into switching the play.
I think something we've learned is they really don't change their calls very often.
Well, let's hope they don't in this situation, as Chase made a great jumping play and tag as the runner ran into him, and we'll check the replay while the umpires go over, and we've got an out call.
Yep. You knew it was coming even if he was safe.
That's right. Stand behind your guys, right? Even when they're wrong. Well, I think we got the benefit of the doubt personally, but it was a great job by Jarnigan. I think that's about the 43rd error Jarnigan has saved our infield this year. So kudos to Chase. We'll take a quick little break and be right back with the bottom of the first. We are back here for the bottom of the second inning as the first batter steps to the plate. Little brother, Cameron Seabuck. All right, Dylan, what's your call here? What's little brother going to do?
I'm going to shoot big here. I'm going to say triple to start it off.
A triple off the left-handed pitcher, and he pops up the first ball, and that's not going to be a triple, Dylan, unless
if he dropped it, it might have.
I don't know what it could have been, but one pitch, 1 out. That's going to bring up Jackson Sobel. So Sobel will be in a place where he's going to take a look at this lefty. Jackson Sobel. We didn't have time to talk about your brother, but Jackson Sobel is and he hits a foul ball off the knob of the bat. Would have hit him in the face almost, but it hits the knob of the bat for strike one. Jackson Sobel is a College of Charleston commit. He is committed as a left-handed pitcher, but he has really been the steadiest hitter of these Land Sharks all season as he takes a nice-looking curveball for strike two. We got our work cut out for us tonight with this lefty from what I'm seeing. Do you get any velocity off his fastball yet, Dylan?
I have not.
There's another curveball way outside at 63 miles an hour.
They couldn't see how far outside that was.
I know.
We've
got former Major League pitcher umpiring tonight, Rich Gale. Jackson fouls off, staying alive, 1-2. Rich.
Doesn't look like he's throwing too hard.
Home plate umpire.
75.
75, so mid-70s lefty, but good breaking ball. And, man, I know some guys on this team that have fits with lefties.
And mid-70s.
And mid-70s, and those are usually the same people. So we'll take a very high something for ball two. Pitcher rocking back and forth on his feet, and there's a pitch way outside.
Only 70 on the dot for that one.
Oh, so we got a very soft-throwing, crafty lefty. With 3-2 count, let's see if his little hoppy motion. And he ball four, up high to Jackson. So Sobel early in an 0-2 hole, battles all the way back for the walk. That's going to bring up three-hole hitter Tagger Tyson.
All right, I'm going to fire right back at you here. What's your prediction?
Oh, gosh. Man, you're so much nicer than I am. Because I can't say triple. I hope he's got a six-hole base hit here. That's my call. I'm calling shot through the 6-hole. We got ball one there. Tyson, a University of Louisville commit. Catching today as Sobel takes his lead. Tyson takes second pitch inside as well. And Tagger has told me that he's got this new thing figured out where he can hit these soft throwers by trying to hit a line drive to the second baseman. And that has been giving him the fly balls. Hey! And a shot through the 6-hole, Dylan. That's just going to reconfirm that I know a lot more about this game than you do. And that's going to take us down to 4-hole hitter Chase Jarnigan.
Early mound visit.
Catcher running out saying, hey, throw this a little harder.
He didn't go above 70 on that last at-bat.
Well, so stepping in is cleanup hitter now, left-handed hitting Chase Jarnigan. Jarnigan also, as is Sobel, a left-handed pitcher committed to College of Charleston, but I got to say they might want to take a look at these guys as two-way possibilities, seeing the way they've kind of established themselves. And there's a wild pitch that's going to move both runners up to second, third, and make things a lot easier for Jarnigan. I know Jarnigan and Sobel are both hoping they can two-way. We'll see if they continue to develop on both sides of the ball. So now Jarnigan's got the corners in. The corners are going home. The middle is back, giving the run up the middle. And he takes a pitch foot outside for a strike.
And there we go. We're starting the night off early with that one.
Well, good old Rich Gale has openly said that he calls white line to white line in high school for some reason. He doesn't use the plate. We'll see how he settles in. Jarnigan fouls off the second pitch. As I was saying earlier, this home plate umpire pitched in the major leagues for a good amount of time, and he definitely values or I guess I should say leans towards the pitcher's side of the plate. That's in the past history. We're hoping it's different today. Jarnigan's set, and he almost fishes at that breaking ball way off the plate. Jarnigan, look at those feet. He's got him all the way. he's almost out of the box, crowding the box, and saying, Gale, I'm not letting you take this bat out of my hand with a bad call. He almost went fishing for that breaking ball. Feels like the wind has turned around a little bit. Now starting to push out as the nets are swaying towards left field now. Shallow in right and center. Regular on the opposite field side, left field. Jarnigan set and ready for the 2-2. Way out. Does this fastball have a little cut to it, or did you just kind of...
I think it was just
wild way out there?
Yeah.
Okay. And the dugout, one of the few things I can hear outside of these headphones is some kind of weird softball chant by the Land Shark dugout. And now the softball moms are mad at me. Apparently the softball girls aren't as dumb as the boys. Jarnigan set for the 3-2. Ground ball back to the pitcher. We'll see what they do here. We'll get caught in a rundown. And he's back. We'll see if they even, and they mess up. As they're arguing the call, they allow the pinch runner to get back to second. So that'll go down as a fielder's choice. Jarnigan. And bring up Andrew Bowers.
I noticed they have the walk-up songs firing throughout the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. YouTube will bang me for those, too, sometimes. A little copyright infringement as first baseman trips over Jarnigan as he tries to get in front of him. Bowers set, and he swings through the first offering for strike one. 72. Is that?
That is correct.
Okay.
And that was one of his harder fastballs he's thrown today.
Base is juiced. 0-1 to Bowers in the dirt. Nice block.
Unless it's C-block, then it's a hit. That's right.
1-1. Bowers with good speed. Should be able to beat out the back end of a possible double play ball. And Briggs Sullivan awaits on deck.
We'll take it. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Could have possibly been called a balk there, but they let it go. Get a 1-2 count. Bowers smokes one off the left shin of the pitcher. And that's going to score one. 90 mile an hour off the exit velocity of Bauer's bat.
That couldn't feel good.
I mean, that thing looked like it smoked him right in the calf. Right in the right calf is my guess, as that's one of the harder balls Andrews hit this year and cost Oceanside a run, most likely, by keeping it in the infield, but we'll take it. So Oceanside has their second hit of the day as Tyson grounded through the 6-hole for the other hit. And we bring in Briggs Sullivan. Oceanside. I have beaten this horse over and over. They have had so many opportunities this year and just not gotten the big hit. Too many runners left on this year. They could have put teams away early in the game several times and just haven't been able to do it, and hopefully Briggs Sullivan can break that pattern as he takes a curveball in the dirt. Briggs again with good speed, so the back side of the double play is going to be very difficult for Strom Thurmond to turn. A lot of possibilities to score. Jarnigan from third. I'm sorry, Reese Purcell from third. Jarnigan still on second, and Bowers at first. And fastball just misses Briggs, and it's called a strike.
And it just wasn't. It wasn't even close.
It's not close.
Come on, man.
Didn't take long for us to get into the position where both teams are unhappy with the umpires.
Yeah.
As there seems to be a little more accountability nowadays, though. I'm watching big league games, and they're getting drilled finally.
Angel Hernandez.
Oh, he's the worst. Briggs, chopper to third. Can't turn two on that unless Purcell or Jarnigan does that. Thankfully, the first baseman had to come off the bag. Otherwise, that would have been a double play as Jarnigan ran into the tag on the way. Oh, Jarnigan does not feel that he got tagged. That's what he's arguing about.
That's all right. That's a run, baby. That's a run. There you go.
That will plate the second run of the game for OCA, though. That'll be an RBI ground out by Briggs Sullivan, bringing up Dylan Dampier.
And we've now managed to score 2 runs with only 1 hit.
2 hits.
Past the infield.
Oh, passing. You are correct. Dylan Dampier stepping in. He swings at the first pitch, fouls it off the right. Will he have a play? He will, and he makes a nice basket catch to end the inning. So that'll do it for the Land Sharks. They score 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and we will be right back for the second inning, more Land Shark baseball. Welcome back as we enter the top of the second with number 7, Ethan Bates, the catcher, digging in. Costa rips off the first breaking ball, strike of the night. Costa gets that breaking ball going, along with that upper 80s fastball. It's going to be Costa versus Costa the rest of the way, and there's another breaking ball down in the dirt. Even the count at 1. Costa set and kicks with the 1-1 offering. He's late on it, ground ball to Palmer, and that'll be the first out of the inning. That's 1 out, and that's going to bring up Ethan Bates. What? No, my bad. This is Ethan Bates. That last one was Levi Taylor, first baseman. This is the catcher, Ethan Bates. Costa wasting no time, hits the ball.
I like it.
You got to let them know.
Exactly. Let the batter know this is your plate.
That's right. If we could launch one, never mind. I won't say where I'd like the next pitch to be, but above Tagger's head. Ooh, swinging at
80.
We got a 1-1 count now. Costa set and delivers. Fouled off to the right for strike 2. We'll see if Caleb breaks out that hammer to put away this catcher. Curveball bounces 2 or 3 feet in front of the plate. Not going to swing at that one. Try it again, Caleb. We rocking tennis shoes here? Just like regular tennis shoes? I don't know.
We sure are.
And Caleb cannot get a handle on that breaking ball.
All right, man, find your spot.
Come on, 18.
And that's the danger of that 2-2 breaking ball that I get really frustrated with sometimes. Because now he doesn't have a feel for the fastball. And it's 3-2. So if he misses with the fastball, we've got ball 4. And right on cue, he walks him with that 3-2 pitch. Caleb frustrated with himself. We'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher over at first, and that'll be number 4, Colton Mason. And number 6, Dallas Hit steps in. That's a good name for a hitter. Hit with 2 T's.
Roll 2. Come on, boys.
So we're all set. Runner on first. Costa to hit. Quick pick over. Nothing doing there. We'll see if Caleb can settle back down and find his release point. There we go. Bringing it right in there with a fastball. Hitter takes out a piece of paper, checks for the signs. Cheats sheets. I don't know. I've never seen that. Caleb picks over again. Now do we have to re-sign and then re-look at our notes? Nope, no sign given again. And he puts it right by him, and Tyson picks off the pinch runner at first with a snap throw over there.
And did not make it look pretty on the back end, though. That ball sailed into left field.
Tough to throw the ball around, apparently, but Tyson changes the inning around a little bit. Complexion is now changed with nobody on, 2 outs and an 0-2 count. And that is the importance of base running right there.
That's just got to frustrate you as a coach.
Oceanside's been doing it all year. Yeah. It's nice to see somebody else do it. Yeah, and that'll do it. So turns the inning around, and Caleb is probably going to kiss Tyson on the lips right there on the way in as we move to the bottom of the 2nd inning with a 2-0 Oceanside lead. Welcome back as Andrew Palmer steps in for his first at bat of the day. 2-0 Land Sharks. Just the bottom of the second inning. Palmer takes ball 2 up high.
This pitcher's still struggling to find the zone, really.
He is, and what's really frustrating about lefties like this is you look up in the 4th or 5th inning, you're like, how do we only have 3 runs off of this guy? You know, or one of those things. And they're effectively wild.
And but that one just wasn't a strike, though, again.
Get used to it, Dylan. Well, there's a tapper foul for strike 2, and
1-2-1.
And
Battle, mate, battle.
home plate umpire not messing around. When he says white line to white line, he is holding to it. The 2-2 to Palmer. Ooh, nasty breaking ball. That was a nasty breaking ball.
A lot of sweeping motion on that. I don't see that often at this age.
Number 26, Reed Forden.
And that's going to bring in camera woman's son, Jessica. Jessica, what do you got? What's your call on Reed? She just gave me the I don't know. I'm going to say yeah. Should we guess what he always does? Oh, swinging this at the first pitch. He told me today his last 4 hits are pull side. So I don't know how true that is because I feel like a lot of them are to the right side.
I was going to say I feel like his favorite gap is
fouls one off to the right side.
in between first and second over there.
There you go. I started calling that the Warden hole instead of the 4 hole, as he has just worn it out. I will say this, Reed has been the man with runners in scoring position, as he hits one just foul down the first base line. He would have been running for a while there. He has been Mr. Clutch, though, so I don't know how many times he's been up in this situation, to be honest. Nobody on. So we could use a little 0-2 double here to start the next charge as the pitcher hip-hops back and forth. And Reed fouls off another pitch. We'll sit back and listen to the sounds of the crowd as Reed fouls off a couple more pitches and works the pitcher deeper into the game. As we rock back and forth, we waddle, and Reed calls timeout after the pitcher is got a Fitbit on.
Right back to
he's
it.
Got a Fitbit on, I think. I think he's trying to get 10,000 steps. He's got to meet his mark. And he misses way high. Pitcher getting his steps. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I've never seen something
12,
like that.
13 steps. And no! They say Reed Warden went on that swing, and wow, they're wrong again.
That one's probably that's going to, so far, be my call of the night. Now, we're very early into the game. It could change.
The way I see it is they have more time to get worse.
That's exactly.
I mean, my
that is
goodness.
exactly my point.
So we got Cameron Seabuck now. All right, Dylan. We could use that triple now. As he bunts and the pitcher gets off the mound, third baseman, eat it. Dylan, he can run faster than you. I'm just saying.
He can run faster, but see, never once in my career did I lay down a bunt.
You should have.
I was a victim of a suicide squeeze.
You're very one-dimensional. Yeah, that was a Stockman bonehead call. That's why
I was coming home regardless, and I got ejected from that game.
Jackson Sobel steps to plate with a big right side open, and Seabuck will not be there long. Maybe he will. And we take a curveball for a strike. I can deal with that. I can deal with up and down, but man, when you're given a foot on each side of the plate,
makes it tough.
It makes it impossible to hit. Big lead by Cameron, and he's back. It's fun, Dylan. I'm going around watching all these minor league games now. You're only allowed 2 pickoff attempts per runner. So when they do it right there, it's like, okay, per batter. Now Cameron would know, hey, he can only come over one more time, and then he's not allowed to come over again. I have yet, in about 30 games that I've seen this year, I have yet to see a pitcher pick over a second time. So
still want to keep it in the back pocket.
Yeah, but the way I see it is go after the first one. I mean, not in high school, but it's just not good for the game, in my opinion. It just totally changes things. I know it speeds up the game as Cameron moves up on the ball in the dirt. They are, that Rob Manfred is just killing Major League Baseball, changing all the rules, and
he is a bit of a bozo,
ruining the thinking part of the game. Did you see what Will Middlebrook said today? It was pretty good.
I did not.
Like, if you don't like our game, he had some choice words. He said, don't watch it, basically. If you don't like our game, it's a thinking game. It takes a long time. So 3-1 now, as the Land Sharks try and get something going here with 2 outs. Ball. Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
And that one's just not even close.
Come on, Rich. Don't do that. Terrible, man.
Got to go with the first name call out. Oh, my goodness. That ball on the other side of the white line. Jackson smokes one in the gavel. That's going to be at least one run there. It did not get by him, and Jackson motors into second. Land Sharks go up 3-0 on that double by Sobel. 2-out laser show.
Number 13, Tagger Tyson.
That's going to bring in 3-hole hitter Tagger Tyson here with 2 outs, and Sobel now on second, trading spaces with Seabuck. Tyson with a ground ball, base hit through the 6-hole, last time up. And he takes a ball in the dirt, catcher blocks it, and Sobel cannot advance. And if Jackson is watching this replay later tonight, hopefully he hears that he needs to get better secondaries with his leads, as we've got to score on a base hit here with 2 outs. And there's a pitch. That's a changeup, maybe?
It didn't even register.
Okay. Ball 2 is what it registered as on the scoreboard. Tyson sitting back, digging in. He chases one away for strike 1. That's a good sign when he's late on 72. 72, humped up. That's a good sign as he is trying to be late. And I think we all know he has struggled off of the low 70s in our conference play. A little late on that one, so he's working it around, and
that one at 75.
Could have also been off the bat, but
more than likely.
Yeah, low 70s, mid 70s, whatever. Doesn't matter. We've seen a lot of it this year, I'm going to be honest. So the 2-2 count with 2 outs as Tyson sinks down into his 2-strike stance, widens out, chokes up on the bat an inch, and he looks to shoot the ball the other way. He takes a changeup in the dirt. It was a changeup, 63. So he does have a changeup, a fastball, and that good curveball. So he's got one good pitch. The curveball is really good.
It is, yeah, it's a great curve.
All right, Tyson still in his 2-strike stance with the 3-2 count. Sobel hopefully getting a better lead this time. And a ball down the line. And Jackson will score. Tyson needs to chill and take a double as they trade spaces as well with another double down the line. So that will plate one, and the Land Sharks now go up 4-0 as Reese Purcell will replace Tagger at second, and we are doing this all with 2 outs. So after the call, the Land Sharks start things with a bunt single, move up on a wild pitch, double, and now Jarnigan looking to add on. He takes one right down central.
Let's trade bases for a third time. Tack another run on there.
Heck yeah. Look at that 4-hole. Look at that right side. I mean, they're just daring him to yank one. I just don't see second baseman that far up the middle with left-handed hitters. Chase taps one foul. Count is 0-2. Corrected things. Just the bottom of the second inning here. Jarnigan hits a chopper to second. He hustles it out, but they get him by a step, and that'll do it. We'll take it, though. We got 2 runs on 3 hits to give us a little breathing room. 4-0 Land Sharks. We'll be right back. And we are back and set for the top of the third inning as Caleb Costa toes the rubber again and blows it right by Lakin Cockrell. To start things off, we've got Rick 0-1 count. And he's right after him. Strike 2.
Starting to ramp it up there. That one 85.
The highest I've seen Costa on that pocket was 91 this year. I know he gets excited when he sees that 9, and he gets a little jam shot single through the 6 hole on that 0-2 pitch. So Strom Thurmond with the first base runner here in the third inning. That brings up 9-hole James Creasy. Costa kicks and fires. Pop up out of play. Strike 1. We'll see if Strom Thurmond likes to push issues or if they're content sitting and waiting to hit their way back into the game. Breaking ball misses up. Caleb has not been able to find that today. I've seen him rip off maybe 2 good ones so far. 1-1 count. He's starting to find that, though. 85 right by the hitter for strike 2. And there's that curveball. That missed the hitter's helmet by like a centimeter.
It almost broke right onto his helmet.
I was waiting for a strike call, to be honest. That's what was called a strike last inning. So we got a 2-2 count. Hopefully he goes back to the fastball. And he does a jam shot through the 4 hole. See if Palmer can get there. He can, but he can't make the play. So that's going to be an infield hit. And we'll go first and second. So 2 jam shots, 2 base hits will put runners on first and second here as we flip the lineup back around to Chandler Mims, the shortstop, digging in, who walked in his first plate appearance to start things off today. Costa blows it by him for strike 1. Well, they hit it where we aren't so far. Costa looking for a double play ball here. Ooh, changeup drops in for strike 2. Good movement on that changeup. Some good arm side fade and some bottom. Dangerous pitch in high school, though, because his changeup, what do you have it at?
77.
So 77, that's... Like I said, that's faster than the guy's fastball that we're facing. And there's a foul ball off to the right. So sometimes these high school hitters run into that changeup like it's a fastball that they're used to seeing. We'll see what Tyson and Costa go back to here since he fouled off that fastball, 0-2. Cockrell at second started this with an 0-2 kind of jam line drive to left. We need a better 0-2 pitch this time. And there it is. Good pitch. Breaking ball off the plate, blocked by Tyson. We'll get set for the 1-2 again. The shadows creeping across. You can see all the... There's another breaking ball, and that's going to do it for Mims. And that'll be the first out here. Big strikeout by Costa.
Center fielder number 3, Devin Williams.
Oh, he almost hit the umpire in the face with that practice swing. He's getting in trouble for something. I don't know. Here we go. The umpire and hitter are arguing. Costa is frustrated. He wants to play ball.
Let's show 1 2 feet outside.
Devin Williams,
right?
Right. Devin Williams. He's crowding that plate too, man. And Tyson is set up inside. Costa goes right after him. Pop-up does it. Stay in play. The wind is pushing it, and it is out of play. I thought the way Jarnigan was looking at it, we might have an opportunity, but no luck. We got a little visit here from third base coach. Might be the only guy on the field that makes Devin look like a high school kid. And I think we're all set here for the 0-1. Devin digs in. On the white line. Tyson sets up right on that white line too, and Costa throws a changeup in the dirt to run the count to 1-1. I know Tyson, I've talked to Tagger, he likes to go inside when these hitters get right on top of the plate. There's a curveball fouled off the tip of the bat. I'm always scared, Dylan, I'm always scared of hitters that don't wear batting gloves. That means they can hit.
No doubt.
You pay attention to that. It's always the best hitter on the team, always the one not wearing batting gloves.
Not always true. I was a batting glove guy.
And Costa gets him to chase up for out number 2.
Now batting the third baseman, number 10, Ben Jolly.
That's going to bring up Ben Jolly. Ben Jolly. First and second still. Costa K-ing the last 2 batters. Ooh, misses big with his breaking ball. We got 1-0 count. There's another breaking ball. Back-to-back breaking balls.
Starting to get the feel for it a little more the last couple of batters.
Let's see what Costa does here. First and second. Looks like the runners are content staying put. And a fly ball to center field. Right at Seabuck. He's dancing around. Doesn't have to move though. So that'll do it after the first 2 runners gets on. Costa goes punch out, fly out. And that'll take us into the bottom of the third in a 4-0 game. Be right back with more Land Shark baseball. And we're back for the bottom of the third inning as Andrew Bowers steps in. Left-handed prancing pitcher still on the mound, and Cody Davenport. We got time as his dance moves took too long.
It's a good strategy from our hitters. Tire them out.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7. Only 7 steps on that.
That was his
foul.
quick pitch.
Straight back. That's right.
He already got his 10 in before and never threw the pitch.
It's probably a, yeah, look at that. He's dancing, getting the sign right away. And we're still waiting for the sign from the dugout. It's 4-5-3 is the sign. Catcher reads his sign, gives fastball. Curveball, hammer, deep left field, right at him. So Bowers hits the second ball on the screws on his night, but again, right at one of the Strom Thurmond fielders. Last time he hit the pitcher in the calf for his single. This time he hit it to somebody that could catch. So we've got Briggs Sullivan now stepping in after that line out. Briggs lines one to center, and we'll see if Devon can get there. He cannot. It kicks off his glove into the gap. Briggs is going to get 3 on this. He has got 3 easily as he'll cruise in the third with a 1-out triple. A little bit scared that Williams was going to track that one down.
Instead, he sends it all the way to the fence.
Landed right in front of him.
Some action in the Oceanside bullpen out there now.
The way these hitters are being aggressive, Sobel may want to quit throwing pitches in the bullpen and get back down here to hit in about 4 hitters. But as Dylan said, Jackson Sobel is now tossing down in the pen, and it looks like he will come in next inning. And a breaking ball just misses Dampier's leg. Call the ball.
Come on, Dylan.
So with 1 out here, Dampier can put Oceanside up 5-0 with a lot of different things. And there's a chopper to short. We're going to have a play at the plate. And Briggs flies in. Nice play by the shortstop. Nice little tag by the catcher. And that's going to be the second out. That'll be a fielder's choice as Dampier will now take first base.
You think you got him on that one?
I think he was out. I think it was a correct call. Andrew Palmer stepping in now. So Oceanside looks to do some damage with 2 outs again. Palmer skies the first ball to right field, and that's going to do it.
Right in the sun.
As Oceanside squanders a opportunity to add some space between them and Strom Thurmond, and they've got 1 run on 1 hit, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and we will be right back and see if Jackson Sobel is taking the mound. Welcome back to the top of the 4th inning as the Land Sharks are up 4-0. Jackson Sobel is the new pitcher of record for the Land Sharks. His first pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Trying to grab the line here on Costa as Sobel comes right back for strike 1. Costa's line 3 innings, 2 hits, 2 walks, and 3 punch outs, and definitely did his job to get the ball into Sobel's hand. And wow. That was 2 inches outside, and he caught the ball. Maybe
I think
foot
he's
outside.
going to get a little angry with our parents, maybe.
You know it doesn't help.
85 there, inside. Early 3-1 count here.
It usually takes Jackson 2 or 3 hitters to kind of settle in and
Find his groove.
once he finds it, they're not hitting him.
Pretty hard to, yeah. So this is Drew Johnson at the plate, their 4-hole hitter. Fouled straight back. We'll do it again. Good to see Jackson throwing strikes. Oh, and he walks in. So we'll see what Strom Thurmond does as Levi Taylor, first baseman, steps to the plate, checks his lineup card in his pocket. Yep, I'm in the right order. I'm hitting. I joke. I'm sarcastic for those of you that don't know me. And it looks like Sobel pounds in strike 1. No lead at first, not a big one at all. And he chases another pitch for strike 2. Land Sharks hoping for a double play ball, but they will gladly take the strikeout. And he's going to get
it. As on cue, Jackson punches out his first.
Been pretty good with your predictions tonight.
Batter of the day. I'm always pretty good, Dylan.
We'll agree to disagree on that one, but I'll give you your credit tonight.
And now we have Ethan Bates stepping in, the catcher. And Jackson just painting that corner.
The actual corner.
Jackson doesn't know he can go another 2 or 3 balls off the plate if he wants.
Start painting that white line where they can't hit it, and we're going to get our calls.
Ball low.
Go steal.
And runner fouled off. I'm not even going to. I think somebody got the wrong numbers there or didn't check their sheet correctly. As I guess a 1-out, 1-1 hit and run is 4-2-5. I don't know. So we get set for the 1-2 now, and he misses low for ball 2. Oop.
Been a solid umpire, high to low. It's just that left to right on the white lines he's struggling with.
And we got a chase for strike 3, up and away. That's Sobel's second K of the inning.
Fielder number 6, Dallas hit.
Dallas hit, stepping in. Dallas batting now with 2 outs. Base runner getting a little bigger lead at first. We'll see if they let him go. He does not, and he bounces a fastball.
You don't see many spiked fastballs by Jackson. And that's the pitch he just got the punch out with on the swing.
Get him 1-4.
But it's ball 2.
Yeah, babe.
Runner does not go, and that pitch misses down to run the count to 3-0. I'm going to go on a limb and say he's taking all the way here. That's not. I'm not taking credit for this one though.
You were right though.
I was right, but I think everybody
Fastball
knew
right down
that
the
was
middle at
coming.
81.
Just feathered
No
it in there.
intentions of
Feathered it
that
in
one.
there. Let's see if we got action with 3-2. Runner does not go, and he swings and misses.
85
At strike 2. So now we will have runners going.
Now I'll take a prediction from you.
You take a prediction? Okay, I'll say strike 3. Jackson Sobel strikes out the side.
I'm going to agree with you here. Sure.
Jackson strikes out the side on command, and 1, 2, 3, and we move to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 Land Sharks. Welcome back as Reed Warden steps in to start things off here in the bottom of the 4th, and he takes strike 1.
74.
We've got a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Fegan, facing Reed Warden. Fegan with a little curve ball. Reed doesn't even bite, because if he moves his hands at all, they might call a check swing. Fegan misses outside and low for ball 2.
With this umpire, I think that one was just low.
Not outside. And he misses high for ball 3. Warden's sitting in the driver's seat here. I don't know why he's looking down at head coach Richie McCullough. It's green light time. It's time to hit one in the gap and run. Ball 4.
And that is 100% a 3-1 pitch I would have swung at back in the day.
Up and in, just
High
tomahawk
fastball,
it
yeah.
out of the park. Run, home run.
Number 2,
And that's going to bring up the top of the lineup in little brother Cameron Seabuck. Reed Warden on first. Seabuck third baseman not giving it to him this time. He's like, I saw that last time. I'm not letting you bunt again.
And I think that is one of the only bunts I've ever seen Cameron lay down.
He's been doing it.
He could do it a lot.
He's got 3 this year.
Has he laid it down more? He could do it a lot of the time if he wanted. Oh, probably every time.
Oh, and it's way, way outside. So Fegan has only thrown 1 strike here to the first 2 batters. As head coach Richie McCullough tells Cameron, hey, make sure it's a good pitch. And that ball is called a strike.
It's just not, though. It's a horrible umpire today.
Outside, come on.
It really is a foot outside, but it's strike 1. Cameron bloops one. It's going to be caught at second, though. So that'd be a quick out for Seabuck and bring up
way out in front of that one.
What do we get? Are we looking at low 70s again?
Low 70s. Throwing about the exact same, but from the right side.
Well, now Sobel steps in, and he's got a huge hole on the right side of the field to yank one through. And he lines out, and Reed will get back in time. Good base running. He's been coached well to go back on line drives.
All right, guys, got to wait on this little bit. Come on. Got to wait on it.
And that'll bring up Taggart Tyson. So 2 outs now.
Tyson, let's go.
Let's see if Reed Warden, with 2 outs, swipes a bag here and gets in scoring position for Tyson. No action, and a curveball called strike. Reed sneaking off first, a small lead, not going anywhere. And another curveball, this one taken low for ball 2.
Curveball comes in just about the same speed as his fastball does. 68.
First base coach Andrew Howard goes up to Reed and taps him on the shoulder, and he takes another 2-foot lead this time and goes. Taggart takes it in the dirt. Nice pick and throw by the catcher, not in time. So Warden with the stolen base, about 3 pitches after he should have been there. But he's in scoring position with 2 outs, and we'll see if we can get some more 2-out magic by the Land Sharks. And a curveball taken for strike 2. A lot of curveballs right here. And those of you that have seen Tyson hit know that if he leaves this curveball over the plate with 2 strikes, it's going to go a long way. If he bounces it, Taggart will be walking back to the dugout. Oh, he bounced it. Taggart checked his swing. Hopefully they don't check with field umpire, because that exact thing happened to Warden, and they punched him out. So Tyson set for the 3-2. He fouls off yet another curveball.
Staying alive.
All curveballs here except 1 pitch. 5 curveballs. I'd say most coaches are thinking, hey, first base is open. We're just going to throw a curveball up there, and if we walk him, we walk him. I'm hoping the curveball stays up about chest high and gets hit into the water. It's going to take about 10 more minutes, though, to get this sign in and have something happen.
Got to check the wristband after you get the sign.
And the 3-2 with 2 outs.
Yeah,
Breaking ball in the dirt. So
all that just to put him
6 curveballs to Tyson. They obviously didn't mind walking him at all. Reese Purcell getting a lot of action the last few games as courtesy runner, as the pitchers and catchers are doing their job and getting on base. So we've got Chase Jarnigan stepping in with 2 outs. Again. And we've got time by the Strom Thurmond coach going out to talk to Brandon Fegan. And I'll try and fill the void with voice because we're going to get nabbed by YouTube for copyright infringement with this song that's putting me to sleep. And they cut it off. All right, we're okay now. Well, I think he just went out there to give him a blow and a pat on the rear end, and we've got good speed on the bases as we've got probably our 3rd and 4th fastest players on the team on the bases right now. And the only thing holding Warden back from swiping 3rd here is Chase being a left-handed hitter. So the catcher has a pretty good view of 3rd base and an easy delivery. We'll see if they press the issue, though. Still 4-0 here, Land Sharks. Bottom of the 4th inning. 2 outs and Jarnigan at the plate. Taking that fastball away. Jarnigan takes a ball 2, down and in.
Not even close one. There you go, baby.
As there may have been some flinching behind the plate. We're set for the 2-0 to Jarnigan. Oh, he chases one up, and that's going to fall foul down the left field line. We'll come back and do the 2-1. I know exactly what went through Chase's mind right there. He's like, nope, it's a ball. And he's like, oh, it's so fat. I got to swing. Two 1 count. We've got fake pickoffs all over the place. And a pitch 17 feet outside to run the count to 3-1. Andrew Bowers awaits on deck and who has squared up both balls he's hit tonight. And he misses way out. So that's going to bring up Bowers with the bases loaded. And if Bowers can hit a gap here, we will have a whole lot of breathing room because we've got great speed on the bases.
Wait on it, 2-5. Wait on it.
Yeah. Or we add about 10 feet to his last at bat. Bring them all in.
Good with that. Last game, Dylan, it was blowing out just like all game long, 25 miles an hour. We hit 1 fly ball the whole game. And I kept begging and begging. Bowers, base hit through this. 2 more runs. Land Sharks go up 6-0 on a 2 RBI single by Andrew Bowers. Big clutch hit by Bowers.
Let's go, Sully. Stay hot, 2-2.
That's going to bring in Briggs Sullivan. Briggs is a sophomore, the only sophomore in the starting lineup. As the Land Sharks are junior heavy, to say the least. Swing and a miss on that first feathered breaking ball at 62 miles an hour. No? I think so.
Yeah, he's been pretty consistent. 70s with the fastball, low 60s with the curve. Now, Briggs is also the only player on the team that goes with the high socks,
He
right?
does. He does. He's fancy.
Likes
He's got
the old style.
the shiny belt, the Canes leg guard. He taps one foul.
You're good, 2-2. You ain't gonna put it past you. Just be smart.
I think Briggs has the black batting gloves for one thing, and then the white ones. Does he put them on? We'll have to watch. And after he hits a double here, we'll see if he puts those on. Those are his base running gloves. Here we go with the 0-2 and 2 outs. And Sullivan calls time. Catcher also says, I need to go talk to my pitcher. Let's go, Brandon. Catcher walking back, so he's giving his pitcher a little time.
Who knows what else I can do? I'm trying to scavenge off the cell phone video.
Thought I heard that voice. We got a little drop in by Scotty Iceberg. The best sports guy in town. Here we go. The 0-2 to Sullivan. Tap foul again. Sullivan seeing a lot of slop from Brandon Fegan. We'll do the 0-2 again. He pops it up, and that's going to do it. As that pop up to short. The third out. But the Land Sharks do get 2 on 2 more hits. And they lead 6-0 going into the top of the 5th inning. We'll be right back with more Land Shark baseball. Welcome back as Jackson Sobel is about to put in the first pitch, and that is a strike right down central to start things off here in the 5th. 6-0 Land Sharks. And Sobel cruising right along. He fouls it off to the right. Jarnigan gives it a good effort, but that's going to sneak out of play. So we've got 0-2 quickly, as Sobel is coming right after him. The hitter is number 16, Lakin Cockrell, who singled his first time up. Sobel shakes and misses, not where he wanted that breaking ball. He wanted that down and into this right-handed hitter, as Tyson, his catcher, was set up down there, but just came out early, and they're going to try it again as Tyson sets up in there again. And there's the execution they wanted on the first pitch as Sobel punches out his first batter here in the 5th. So if you're counting, Sobel has 4 Ks out of his 4 outs. Number 8, James Creasy, steps in and he fouls one out of play to the right. So Sobel has not really used his defense much, as he's got everyone with the punch out thus far. And he'll need his defense here as Seabuck will float in, tippy toe, and flip the ball in for the second out. So Jackson now has incorporated the rest of the team. That will bring in Chandler Mims, the top of the lineup here. Chandler walked in his first at bat and punched out last time. This is his first at bat facing Sobel. Sobel rolls in a curveball that I don't know. I guess is ball 1. And he bounces a fastball. 2-0. Missing low again, 3-0, as Sobel gets 2 outs and then just kind of gets a little off kilter here. We'll see if he can come back with the 3-0. He misses way outside, so we're going to have to find it again as Chandler Mims walks to give the Rebels their first base runner here in the 5th. Bringing up my favorite player on Strom Thurmond, Devin Williams.
Linebacker.
He is. He's built. And he takes strike 1 on the corner. What do you think? On the corner, or is that on his corner?
I think it was right in between.
So there's more room. There's more room. We can go further. No lead at all at first. They're not going to be running, and I'll tell you what, man, Jackson's 85. They're making it look like 90.
That one was actually only 81.
He's got some spin rate on this. For those of you that don't know what that means, he's got high spin rate, so if his fastball leaves his hand at 85, it's close to 85 when it ends, which is not normal. And we're set for the 0-2 again, no lead. Breaking ball, strikes out.
Great breaking ball.
So Jackson has his 5th K, will end the inning. No runs on just 1 walk there, and we will move to the bottom of the 6th with the Land Sharks up 6-0. Bottom of the 5th, Land Sharks up 6-0. We are set here for the bottom of the 5th as Dylan Dampier hits a ground ball to short. Over to first, and that's the first out of the inning.
Strom Thurmond's going through a lot of pitches tonight.
Well, they've got to think ahead.
Yeah.
They're going to have, if the score holds close to this and Oceanside can win, they're going to have a game Saturday to try and see us again on Monday. First pitch hacking, as is Andrew Palmer. Andrew Palmer awaits the pitch from the new pitcher, Colton Mason. Takes the mound. We saw Colton earlier as a courtesy runner. He's here. And another curveball. Oh my God!
And it's just not a strike.
It is a strike. Oh,
another
boy.
Terrible call. Horrible.
Well, Palmer is going to have to battle with 2, and he shoots that curveball foul. Nice job with 2 here. Palmer has really come a long way offensively this year, as kind of all or nothing before the season started is what we thought we were going to get, but he has really become a complete hitter. He's done a really good job with 2 strikes recently. He's going to have to do it again as he yanks 1 foul. Palmer awaits the 1-2. Curveball.
Just outside for this umpire.
You said it, I didn't.
As the catcher dives to the right.
The frustrating thing for me is just that the umpire knows that it's not a strike. And he hits one off the end of the bat cue ball to center field for a base knock with 2 outs. As I said, Andrew has been, as Albert Pujols says, take my little boy hits to right field. He has been taking his little boy hits once he has 2 strikes. That's going to bring in Reed Warden with his favorite side of the field wide open now, as Palmer will be held on. We'll see if this new pitcher, Colton Mason, is quick to the plate or not, and see if Richie McCullough decides to start the runner and try and get him into scoring position. Reed flies out to right field. Right fielder coming hard, and he drops it. And now he's probably he's gonna force Palmer out at second. So it'll be a 9-6 put out. Ooh, and that'll be the second out of the inning, and it's gonna bring in Cameron Seabuck.
Now, Cameron tells me he's been close a couple times. I haven't been at the games
Close
to putting one out.
Putting one out?
I haven't been at the games.
Well, you've seen his best bolt this game. It was a bunt. He's going to beat that out. This guy's fast.
Now,
this guy's fast. He hit a jam ground ball up the middle. It's a hit.
Now batting number 14, Jack.
depending which Seabuck you ask, if no one's on second and then he steals, he'd have given him a double.
I wonder if you're talking about your old man.
I sure am.
So that brings in the greatest hitter in the nation in Jackson Sobel, as he has just been hitting lasers to all parts of the field for about 2 weeks. Is it asking too much for one more double? I could use, just something hooked into the right field line.
It'll definitely score them both.
Oh yeah, that's the best combination we can have out there on the bases. with
Wow.
Warden at second and Seabuck at first.
I'm shocked he did not call that pitch a strike.
Well, it wasn't a strike. But, yes, I agree.
That has not seemed to matter for him much tonight.
But it's a left-handed hitter now.
True.
So, oh, boy. And there's a strike one. You can see the umpire's slot, they call it, changes, and he goes over to the other side of the catcher next to the left-hand hitter, so you can actually see that it's not even close when it is missed over there. Nice block by the catcher. Keep it in front of him. Nobody can advance as the pitcher, Colton Mason's doing a pretty good job of being quick to the plate, as we were saying earlier. We've got pretty elite speed out there on the bases, and Warden and Seabuck. The two of them have played together for a long time, and they've double stole quite a bit. Doesn't look like Reed's trying to work it right now, though. And Jackson takes ball 3 down low. So now we're looking at mid-70s here, which might look like flames compared to a couple of the past pitchers. Let's see if Jackson can deliver that double that I've been begging for. 3-1 is on the way, and no, it is not. Looks like Strom, Thurmond are guesses. They are dyeing their hair, bleaching their hair for the playoffs. Jackson hits a ground ball to short, and that should end the inning, and it does. So Jackson is human and ends the inning. No runs, couple hits, no blood, and we'll be right back here for the top of the 6th inning with the Land Sharks leading 6-0. Welcome back to the top of the 6th inning as Jackson Sobel starts things off with the ball outside. Oceanside is up 6-0. Feeling pretty comfortable with Ben Jolly at the plate. He taps one, and that's going to be a tough play for Sobel, and I'm just glad nobody got hurt as we had all kinds of bodies flying as he tried to make that spinning throw. That'll be an infield hit for Ben Jolly. That's Strom Thurmond's 3rd hit of the day. So that will bring up number 2, Drew Johnson. Johnson, victim of Costa's K earlier.
Johnson was actually the first K of Sobel's outing. So So he has faced him already.
So Jackson has already got him in the book. And, oh, we've got to play at second off the backstop.
And
Tyson hoses.
Just got him.
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And that was lucky.
That was a pretty good throw as well.
That was a great throw. I'll give him that. But oh, they are talking about it. They might go around and talk, and here we go again. As the umpires get together and say, hey, did I blow it, or what do you got?
Ask him out later.
I think what they're saying is even though the ball beat him there, he kind of dove around the tag and got his hand back in there. I wouldn't be surprised if he did, but it still would leave him as out, considering that he should have been. He's still out.
And he is out.
Is that a double play? Is that a double play? You too?
Right.
So we get a home field bounce off of the Shipyard logo on the backstop. And that's a play that Sobel and Tyson have been working on as he fouls off the first pitch. Sobel a little hop in the step. He
helping out the batter.
He goes and picks up the batter's knob of his bat. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's a DeMarini bat.
Yep.
And there's a free lesson for anyone listening at home. Don't buy DeMarini. Their customer service is horrible. Their warranty is even worse than horrible. I can't say it online. It took me over a year and a half to get a replacement, and I had to go to slugger.com just to get that replacement. So don't buy DeMarini. There you go. He picked up a Louisville. This will not break. The knobs are falling off all the DeMarinis. Jackson misses low, as I feel so much better, Dylan, that I got to say that. And I'm going to send that clip. I'm going to screenshot it, record it, and send it to DeMarini. The 3-1 on the way fouled straight back, and we'll do it again at 3-2. Good-looking hitter here, and Drew Johnson, second baseman. Strom Thurmond hitters are probably facing some of the best pitching they've seen this year, but they've got some good swings. There's a 3-2 breaking ball, up 6-0. So if Sobel and Tyson are listening to me at home, I hope you can hear my disappointment. We've got one out now.
Now batting the first baseman, number 17, Levi Taylor.
Let's roll 2.
Levi Taylor stepping in.
Good out, Tar.
Did Jackson get Levi 2 last time?
He did.
Not much of a lead, but no action at first. And swing and a miss by Levi. And if Jackson can just stay right there, he will have a very successful last 2 innings. There it is again, just painting away, just nonstop. Levi Taylor at the plate. Tapper off his rear end. Foul. And we'll do the 1-2 again. Drew Johnson at first, not getting any type of a lead, though. Down 6. They're going to play it safe, and they don't want to lose runners on the base paths. Again. Breaking ball up, and they thought about trying to go to second.
He didn't get hit.
What is the umpire doing?
He doesn't even know.
He's checking the baseball for pine tar. Just kidding. Spider tack. I think maybe did Tyson miss that? I thought it hit his glove. So maybe it hit the umpire, Rich Gale, and he just needed a little breather to knock off the dust.
Get him, Jackson.
On the turf field.
So we're set for the 2-2 with a runner on first and 1 out.
Nice.
Low to run the count to 3-2. Levi Taylor looking to extend this inning and bring up their.
There you go.
No, he doesn't. He chases strike 3 outside, and that's Sobel's 6th K of the day.
And that was his second one on Levi.
Ethan Bates steps to the plate for the Rebels. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but if everything holds, looks like we'll be back against the same team Monday night as Bates swings through the first offering from Sobel for strike 1.
Now the playoffs are double elimination. Would the game Monday, presuming the score holds here, also be a double elimination?
It is. It is.
So they would have to win twice.
Correct. So whoever loses this game will have to, if they win on Saturday, will have to beat
The same team.
the same
twice.
team 2 times on Monday. And Sobel misses badly. 2-1.
So after a Saturday game and then a possible doubleheader Monday, you would love to be on the winning end of this game to save pitching.
Ooh, there's a huge difference. And Jackson misses way out. 3-1 now. 2 outs here, and Strom Thurmond's hoping they can break through the armor of Sobel. Foul ball. Go to 3-2.
86 there.
As I said earlier in the game, Sobel is a College of Charleston commit as a pitcher. And the runner will be moving, and he's
not
strike
getting
3 taken on the corner. And that's going to move us to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Land Sharks leading 6-0. We'll be right back with more Land Shark baseball. And we are back for the bottom of the sixth inning as catcher Tagger Tyson steps in. He singled in his first at bat, doubled in his second at bat, walked in his third at bat, and now he is ready to take ball one, just missing his
He looked ready to take that pitch had it been a little more inside.
hit by pitch, huh? And there's a curveball taken for strike one. Nice little curveball there. Little 12-6 action, up, down. Tyson lines out to center. Looks like he's got a beat on that. Good piece of hitting, but right at him, and that'll be the first out here in the sixth.
Now batting number 1, Chase Jarnigan.
That's going to bring up first baseman Chase Jarnigan. Chase takes one just about 3 balls off the plate for strike one.
Oh, I didn't even realize he called that a strike.
Yep, it was bad. Foul ball on curve ball, strike two quickly. So this pitcher, Colson Mason, is not scattering like his teammates that pitched before. He's been pouring in the strikes. Ball
In about the same place as strike one.
We got a 1-2 count now. These opinions are personal opinions of family members, not Oceanside. We do not reflect Oceanside at all.
In any way.
In any fashion. We are not the people that you want representing anyone. We're just doing this for the grandparents and families at home, and we've got a 2-2 on the way. And that'll run it to 3-2. Could check how many people are tuning in with us as we get going here. I'll probably cut everything off as Jarnigan skies one to left. That's going to be the second out here in the sixth. Bringing up Andrew Bowers. Bowers has swung the bat really well tonight.
25, Andrew Bowers.
He's got 2 hits on the night, 2 for 3 with a line out on top of that. Big 2 RBI single in the fourth. And here he is in the sixth, and that's not going to do it as he just hits one straight up the telephone booth.
We got all the outfielders in on the action there.
F7, F8, F9 will do it, and that's going to move us to the top of the 7th inning and see if these Land Sharks can't close things out. Welcome back to the top of the 7th inning here at beautiful Shipyard Park in Charleston, South Carolina, as the Oceanside Land Sharks up 6-0. Flip-flop first baseman Chase Jarnigan and pitcher Jackson Sobel, and now Chase Jarnigan, College of Charleston commit, takes over for the other College of Charleston commit. And that closes the book on Jackson, as he is outstanding with 3 innings, 1 hit, 3 walks, and 7 punch-outs on the day. Jarnigan gets to work and misses inside by 1 inch.
Of the real
ball
strike zone.
2. That's not the side he struggles with the most. Oh, boy. And he just misses his foot to run a 3-2. 3-0. It'll be 3-2 in a couple pitches.
Wow. Okay.
I guess that was up. That's going to bring up Lakin Cockrell.
Keep throwing, babe.
Lakin Cockrell, who's got 1 of the 3 hits on the day. No lead at all at first, as they have been told do not get doubled up no matter what, or you'll never play again. That's what I would say.
Come on, dugout.
Jarnigan kicks and fires. First strike 2 fouled off late.
You go, Chase. You're way ahead, babe.
Jarnigan hasn't seen the mound a whole lot. He closes the championship regional game out on Saturday last week, but only 1 inning. We're doing the same here today, and he just blows it by Lakin Cockrell for the first out here, as these Rebels are down to their last 2 outs. They'll have to go back to work Saturday, against the winner of Wakima and
Let's roll 2 and get out of here. Come on.
whoever we beat 2 nights ago. We got a pinch hitter here, number 14. If I'm not mistaken, that's Braden McAllister. I act like I know them. I'm cheating. Oh, and he just did not want to swing. So that's strike 1.
He was actively stepping out of
I
the
don't
box
know what was going
as
on
the
there.
pitch was being
Was he
delivered.
stepping out or just scared of the baseball?
We'll
see this pitch. Yep. He's scared of the baseball. There's strike 2. Unless he's just a dead pull hitter trying to yank it down the third baseline. Jarnigan features a nasty changeup, but he's not going to use it right here, as he fouls that pitch off. Jarnigan's got a changeup that he could tell these high school hitters is coming, and they will still be out in front of it. It's just a matter of locating for him. We're set with the 0-2. And fastball.
Wow.
Has been called all day long, about 30 times. I'd say that pitch
one's
has
even
been called
closer
a
than
strike.
some
It was
of them.
much closer than the ones he's been calling. And that's way inside. That'll be a wild pitch behind the hitter. And we run the count to 2-2. I will say the feedback from catcher Tiger Tyson on this umpire is that he's a super nice guy, and he definitely knows what he's doing.
Our personal judgments do not reflect personal character, though.
And there's a fly ball to right. Uh-oh, bad break on that by Dampier, but he makes up for it. And now the Rebels are down to their final out. And that will bring up the top of the lineup, Chandler Mims. Mims
2
has
walks
walked,
on the day.
Yeah, walked twice.
Let's add a strikeout to that stat line today.
He's one of the many as the Oceanside pitchers have racked up some punch-out totals. And there's a foul ball. Rebels down to their last 2 strikes. 11 punch-outs on the day for these Land Sharks. Unfortunately, 6 walks. Muddy the water a little bit when you're looking at the stat line, but the 0 is what matters. Jarnigan, fastball. That's going to be foul, but can Dampier get there and end this thing? He can. As he crashes into the wall, that's going to end any threat and end this game, as Oceanside will end up walking away from this one 6-0. And we will wait to see you back here Monday night against whoever comes out of the other part of the bracket, as Oceanside takes this game 6-0. I'm Torrey Tyson, and with Dylan Seabuck, and thanks to Jessica Warden for the camera, as we say goodbye here from Shipyard Park.